All right, welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live, my favorite part of the show. Of course, when we're talking all things food. And founder of Unorthodox Restaurant, event caterer and recipe creator, Chef Phill has been cooking his way up the culinary ladder for many years. Chef Phill prides himself in a variety of dishes ranging from warm, hearty African meals, healthy snacks to delicious desserts for those with a sweet tooth. Well, he's in studio with us to tell us why he's actually unorthodox. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for having me, and good morning to the viewers.
I want to chat about why unorthodox. Why do you call yourself unorthodox?
We call ourselves unorthodox, or I call myself unorthodox, because of the difference and how gastronomy is changing in the industry. And I've had an opportunity to actually cook in your five-star hotels.
Right.
I used to work for two leading hotel groups in the country, and from then on I saw a gap in the industry, in the market, when I left formal employment, and also in liaison with the Chefs Association, the president, Chef James Koza. We want to push a drive for African traditional food,
right?
Because that has been put on the back seat, and we want to push that narrative at the current moment.
No, so before we get into what you brought for us, I want to talk about your love for cooking and your love for food. Where did it all start for you?
It started off when I was pretty young, grade 6, grade 7, when every other little boy was playing on the streets. I was found helping my mom cooking in the kitchen, and also my parents told me that it stemmed from a grandfather that I never got to meet, that used to work in the hotels in your Mozambique, your Vilankulu area, and your Nyambani areas. So I think it was in the genes as well.
Yeah. And at what point, we just had a conversation with Kelly Kumalo, who says, you know, she found that music is her safe space, and that's the one thing that a person can never take away from her. Is that what you find with food and your skills, that it's the one space where Phill is Phill?
Yes, it is. After matric, you know, I tried. I went to law school for a year and actually quit because I wasn't happy. And my safe space was being in the kitchen, because I did your home economics in high school. So for me, food has always been something that I'm passionate about. And this is what I'll say to the upcoming chefs. If you're not passionate about it, don't look at the reward side of it. Yes, it's a plus if you get the rewards. But if you are going to go into chefing, and you're not passionate about it, and you don't love it, you're never going to succeed in this industry. All
right, let's talk about this feast that you brought. I smell peanut here.
Yes.
What is in here?
That's your rice, brown rice with peanut butter.
Okay.
Because now the narrative is traditional food, healthy food.
Okay.
So it being traditional, it has to be healthy. It's actually even more healthier than some of your Eurocentric catering that we do in the country. So brown rice with peanut butter, and our menu is derived from your SADC countries into your East and West Africa.
Yeah.
So we are encompassing all menus from the African continent.
Yeah.
And that's the narrative that we want to push now.
All right, let's talk about the African food that I see on that side. I see maotwana. What else is on this side?
This is your beef stew with kale. This is your tlakwana. And then this is your malamohodu. And then we got your dumpling. And then we got your rice with peanut butter. In the front there, we've got your horned melon.
Okay.
That's one underrated starter that you can actually have.
What is in there? I'm interested in
That's horned melon with your dry horse. And you can serve that as your starter. And then we've got chakalaka, we got your green salad, not forgetting your Eurocentric, and then we got a platter of your fruits, which are locally farmed.
Yeah.
And this is why now the government is pushing everyone now to go into farming, growing our own food. Those are pineapples, they are farmed everywhere. And then we've got our traditional malva pudding.
Yeah. Do you find that, maybe that's just me, that I'm seeing this and I'm not thinking starter, I'm already thinking main course. You know what I mean? How do we introduce that for people like myself who are already seeing this and already seeing that's the food that we grew up with, and I just want to dig in?
All right, you're welcome to start with your salad, or you can have it combined.
Okay.
If you are somebody that doesn't like starch, then you can take a nibble on the salads and the starters there, and then you can go into your main course, and then you actually make your own main course, your main dish. Yeah.
All right, so it's Sunday and we are at Phil's house. What are we eating? What do you make on a day when you didn't have this much preparation? And Sims and I are coming to your house. What would you make for us?
Typically, that's your horned melons with dry roast, because when I'm home, I also want to relax and get somebody else to cook for me. So I try other people's cuisine as well, because you're getting a lot of people that are coming into your catering industry with your caravans. So I go in, taste flavors, and also just sample what is going on in the market as well. All
right, so talk to us about where people can get a hold of you. Is there a restaurant? Tell us, is there an establishment?
Yes, we are in Midrand. We're a restaurant, and we are working on a plan now. It's just that I don't want to give away too much.
Yeah.
We are in liaison with 2 leading retail groups, retail shops, because we're going into your frozen packed meals. So all this was frozen packed, and then we warmed it up before we came here. So if the Eurocentric menus can be frozen packed, why can we not freeze pack our traditional foods? Because you may not have time when you get home and you're craving your traditional malamohodu with your dumpling, and all this is going to come frozen packed.
All right, I like
so
that
this
idea.
is the offerings that an Unorthodox chef is going to be offering, including the school. And all this is done in liaison with the South Africa Chefs Association, with the standardization, because people think traditional, I have to go to a chisanyama, I have to go to a caravan, I have to go to the ladies that are cooking in the corner. But we are saying it's got to be 5-star.
Yeah.
Like you say, authentically.
Of course.
Traditional, but obviously it has to be 5-star. The offering has got to be 5-star.
Unorthodox Chef, thank you so much for coming this morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. That is Unorthodox Chef Restaurant Event and Caterer and Recipe Creator, Chef Phill, and he's been speaking to us about his culinary journey as well as his passion for food.